The Seed of Wisdom. Long ago, in a small village near a monastery, there lived a boy named Siddha. He loved visiting the monks and listening to their teachings about mindfulness, compassion, and the path to enlightenment. One day, an old monk told Siddha about a mythical garden high in the mountains, known as the Garden of Wisdom. This garden was said to hold flowers so radiant that anyone who reached it would discover inner peace and the ability to help others find their path. But there was a condition. The journey required carrying a single seed, planting it in the garden, and tending to it with mindfulness and patience until it bloomed. On Siddha's 12th birthday, the old monk handed him a small seed and said, "This is your seed of wisdom. To reach the garden, you must let go of doubt, practice kindness, and walk the middle path. The garden is within your reach if you walk with intention and awareness." The path was challenging, filled with thorny bushes, steep cliffs, and wild storms. At times, Siddha's mind wavered with thoughts like, what if the garden doesn't exist? What if I fail? One day, as he sat meditating under a tree, an old traveler appeared and asked why he looked troubled. Siddha explained his doubts. The traveler smiled and said, "Remember, young one, the journey is not just about reaching the garden. It's about cultivating your mind, being present, and practicing compassion along the way. Walk each step with mindfulness, and you will find what you seek." With renewed clarity, Siddha continued his journey. Instead of rushing, he focused on each step, on the sounds of the forest, the feel of the wind, and the kindness he could show to every being he met. Days turned into weeks, but Siddha remained patient and mindful. Finally, he reached the Garden of Wisdom. He planted the seed in a quiet corner and watered it with care every day. Weeks passed, and Siddha continued his practice of mindfulness and loving kindness, never rushing the seed to grow. One morning, the seed sprouted into a magnificent flower, radiating golden light. At that moment, Siddha realized that the garden was not just a physical place, it symbolized the mind. His journey, filled with mindfulness, effort, and compassion, had allowed the seed of wisdom to bloom within him. When Siddha returned to the village, his peaceful presence brought calm and joy to everyone. He taught them the lessons he had learned, that the path to wisdom requires mindfulness, patience, and compassion. From that day, Siddha became a source of light and guidance, helping others walk their own path toward peace and enlightenment. Moral: in Buddhism, the journey to inner peace and enlightenment is not about the destination but the process, living with mindfulness, practicing compassion, and cultivating wisdom every step of the way.